Ready for some good news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
So, R.E. and Kathy Duncan got married in 1974. And R.E. knows this about his wife. She loves Christmas decorations.
These are good things to know. Very good things to know.
All in. Her love for Christmas, he said, shines through every season. She created one of those expansive snowman village things.
Aww.
I mean, like, where all the detail and like hand crafting little scenes.
Wow.
And every year she would add to it and all these complicated little depictions. I mean, like, she was not messing around.
Yes.
And it got to that place where, like, year after year, it's becoming huge, right? And it just keeps growing and adding and adding. And this year, it's going to be a little bit different because Kathy passed away. And I love a good story about a guy that loves his wife well. So here's what Ari decided to do. He rented out space in the West Ridge Mall in Topeka, Kansas, like one of those storefronts, and set up all of her Christmas decorations for anybody to be able to see and enjoy.
Wow. I love that.
Like, he's not selling anything.
No.
He's got a little sign up that it kind of a tribute to her and explains who she was as a person and why she loved Christmas so much. And then people can just browse through all these decorations that she'd spent so much time over the years caring for.
That's a really special gift.
I know, right? For him to be like, hey, in the middle of my grief, I can help bring some joy.
Absolutely.
To even complete strangers. And people have been posting pictures about it online. One lady said, I'm sobbing. I saw that this guy, husband, rented out a whole storefront at our mall with these Christmas decorations so that everybody can enjoy it. I love it. I love it so much. Somebody else said, what an amazing way to honor her. I love that you shared the easels with her biography as well. I read each one of them. What a way for her to be remembered.
Wow.
It's amazing.
So he didn't just do the Christmas decorations. He wrote a little story about it.
Yeah, he's got like a sign up, explains who she is and what she's all about. I mean, he talk about honoring his wife.
No kidding.
It's pretty special.
It is.
That is our positive difference story of the day.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
It's Mark, Becky, and Ross the intern. By the way, thank you. Our first and second of 3 Christmas wishes have all been completed.
That's right.
Shout out Sam's Furniture and all the listeners who jumped in to help out.
Such an amazing community.
By the way, if you missed any of the reveals, we captured them on video too. You can find them on our website at klrc.com. And we are down to our third and final of 3 Christmas wishes. Becky's she's getting teary already.
Tissues.
Grabbing tissues, and we haven't even done the reveal.
Somebody asked me, like, how do you get through telling these stories without crying? I was like, I don't. You just hear me go quiet.
It's true. And this one is another one. You're like, man, for somebody to have to walk through this year for a family, and it affected everybody. It still does.
It does. Imagine, like, you just finished celebrating Christmas, celebrating New Year's, and here you are right after New Year's. It's January 2nd, and Lindsay is driving her son, Jax, to basketball practice. On the way to practice, Jax has a seizure-like episode.
I mean, you're just driving along, and all of a sudden, what is going on?
I can't imagine as a parent what that's like. She calls her husband, hey, what do I do? Because he has experience in this, because he's a firefighter. They meet back at home. They weren't far away. And immediately, Chuck, the dad, clears Jax from the car and starts performing CPR because Jax is no longer breathing.
Man, on your own son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was at Children's for months. It wasn't until January 12th that Jax was able to breathe on his own again. But ever since then, Jax has been in occupational therapy, physical therapy. I actually got to watch a video of him, I think it was last week, at therapy, and he was walking with a walker. That was huge.
Which is huge.
It's so big.
It's been a long road of recovery.
It has. And not just for him, but his sister, Addie, she was in her senior year of high school during this time last year.
Not at all what they had planned for her senior year.
No, not at all. And so she unfortunately had to spend most of it by herself, right? Her parents are with her brother who's like fighting for his life. And And so we just really want to love on this family that's had a rough year, right? Never would you imagine that Christmas one year would look one way and then Christmas this year is going to look very different.
Yeah.
But I will tell you one thing. I haven't spoken to this family directly, but one thing is very obvious. Their faith just radiates.
Yeah, and what everybody says about them, it's like they're constantly worried about other people.
Yes.
They're in the middle of their own trial.
Yeah.
They're looking to others, which we love that. We just would like to bless them, spoil them
Yes.
this Christmas
And
season.
that's exactly it. Because they're not a family to be like, hey, we'd like this or we need this. They're
Right.
not like that at all whatsoever,
Yes.
right? So we did have an elf detective try to put some ideas together.
Right, because they would have never, ever
No,
done this for
they
themselves.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the detector, the elf detector, as we call them, they had quite a few really good ideas. And a lot of people, they went out, got some things already, but there's still quite a few people or quite a few things left. I'm looking at a couple. One of them on the Amazon list is an iPad to record to document Jax's progress and story throughout this whole process.
And keep on that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that you wouldn't even think of. It's like,
Okay.
oh, yeah, like that would be such a big step, just having this iPad to record all this progress and story. And there's a camera for Addie, who's in college right now.
Yeah, she's really into photography.
That's
So
awesome.
that could be kind of a cool way to spoil her too and love on her. And here's the other thing that all of us can do, and we're hoping hundreds of us will do that this week, is to pray for their family. Pray that God will continue to give them more milestones, like being able to use that walker.
Yeah.
And then hopefully not even use the walker anymore.
Yeah.
So if you would, pray for Jax and his family. And then here's what's important too, is go to our website. They're on the front page on the prayer center. And click the I'm praying for this button. Because every time somebody does that, that little counter keeps building and building and building. And we'll be able to tell this family that hopefully hundreds and hundreds from the KLRC family are praying for them too.
That's right.
So there are lots of ways you can help. They're all online at klrc.com.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Here for some of the headlines trending today from nwahomepage.com. The record number of whooping cough cases in the natural state continues to grow, according to the Arkansas Department of Health. ADH says we're at 489 cases of whooping cough that have been reported through December 2nd. They said also the data shows this is the most reported cases in the state since 2013. Back then we had 464, so it's the most in at least 15 years.
Wow.
Ooh, that was a lot of cases.
That is a lot.
All right, so watch for that.
Yes, and if you are flying over the Christmas period, you should know some of these things that you may be prepared for if you're traveling with gifts. So, TSA recommends travelers place gifts in gift bags or gift boxes with tissue paper instead of wrapping them with paper and tape. Another tip is maybe just don't wrap the gifts until you get there. You can fold the wrapping paper and stuff.
That makes sense because I guess if they got to open it up, then they're going to ruin all
It's
your
like,
wrapping.
that's not your present.
That's not for you.
That's for somebody else.
You're spoiling the surprise. That makes sense.
And then electronic gifts can travel in carry-on luggage, but will need to be placed in a bin with nothing above or below it so the agency can x-ray items. And if you travel with baked goods, those are permitted through security checkpoint, but other items like preserves, maple syrup, and eggnog need to be packed in a checked bag, as liquids are not allowed on board. So leave the eggnog in your checked bag, people.
Are people traveling with eggnog?
I don't know, but I read this and I was like, this sounds like a Christmas story.
But,
Like a Christmas movie.
If TSA's having to say so, that means there are enough people doing this. They're like,
Right.
okay.
It's really
funny.
All right. One other quick note. This is pretty cool. New York Times bestselling author Lee Strobel posted over the weekend that Hobby Lobby has purchased 500,000 copies of his book, The Case for Christmas. If you don't know about him, he's a guy who's an atheist and went on this, and journalist, so he's into investigations and facts and that stuff, and went on this journey that ended up convincing him that Christmas is real, Jesus is real. And so Hobby Lobby has purchased 500,000 copies of these books, and they're handing them out to customers this
Cool.
Christmas season.
Right on.
That's really cool. All right. Those are some of the headlines this morning. Your forecast is next.
Today is Tuesday, December 16th.
All right, you guys. I got a confession.
Oh,
Okay. Becky's like, do tell.
She's rubbing her hands
I'm all ears.
So, all right. You guys know I've been working a good bit.
Yeah, you got 2 jobs.
Yeah. So usually after I finish up with the morning show, I go to my other job. I've been getting off at 7 most nights.
Okay, so you're starting early here. Okay, that's
Finishing
a long day.
late
Yeah.
over there. So it's kind of been a lot. And I've been having a hard time coming home from that and doing the right thing, so to speak, like reading my Bible, praying. And I think it's very important, especially if I missed it the morning before, doing the morning show and then being busy the rest of the day.
So you're wanting to do this every day?
I'm really wanting to. Like, I got it planned out. It's like 4 p.m. I'm like, I get off in a couple hours. I'm going to go home. I'm going to read my Bible because I know that's going to be the thing that actually fills me up. And then I get home and all I can do is just veg out on the couch.
Just like
eat a
I'm
big dinner.
spent.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't do this. And I kind of realized, I think I've been doing this and failing in it because I'm trying to do it in my own strength. And it like just reminded me of what Paul said. He says, the things that I do want to do, I can't do. But the things that I don't want to do, those are the things that I end up doing. And I read that the other day and I'm like, oh, man, that's really me. And I'm relying on my own strength a little too much, trying to do these things.
How humbling is that? That right, even something like as simple as spending a few minutes alone with God, like, I don't really have it in me. I can't do it.
I mean, I just recently I heard, I want to say it was in the sermon this weekend, but I heard, the common saying of, oh, God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Like, I've been guilty of saying that myself.
Yeah, you see it on like mugs and T-shirts.
On everything.
And,
And what I heard was, in fact, he does give you what you can't handle because he's trying to teach you that he can handle everything and you need to rely on him to handle the hard things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just tell you guys how that verse kind of ended?
Yeah.
That really resonated with me because I'm reading this about Paul saying he can't even do what he wants to do. And I'm like, this guy, he was such a hard worker for God's kingdom, for kingdom work. And he can't even rely on his strength. So what does he do? And I keep reading, and he just keeps talking about how weak he is. And I'm like, come on, tell me the solution.
Help me out here. I get it. We're weak.
So how he ends this is he poses a question. He says, who will rescue me from this body that is subject to death? Literally, this body that can only take on death and bad things and weakness. And then he says, kind of like in this big emotion, thanks be to God who delivers me through Jesus Christ our Lord. And I'm like, yes, it's only Jesus that we have.
There's help.
Woo!
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
We have more sweet treats than any human should consume around here.
Well, we don't have them anymore because I just ate about half of them.
Except for Ross, who does not seem to be worried in any way, shape, or form.
When you put peppermint bark in front of me, you're asking for it to be gone within 10 minutes.
Regardless of whether or not it's 5 a.m.
Ross is like, it's fine because I'm going to lift for 4 hours today and work it all off. But the rest of us are like,
yeah, I might have to sleep after because it's going to be a big sugar crash.
You've been yawning?
There's
Come on.
Peppermint stuff. There's fudge. There's, all these sweet
pretzels.
treats.
If y'all would just get me some healthy ones, then.
So Becky's actually looking for a non-sweet option.
Yes.
Do you like to bake and you like to find a good treat?
I like to do all the. I like a good home-baked cookie, and that's probably the extent of it.
Yes. But we're getting a lot of those, which is awesome. So you need
savory.
a non-sweet.
Yeah.
There's got to be a good go-to Christmas treat that isn't just a sweet treat.
Yeah, there's got to be. I mean, when I went to Ozark Regional Transit, they had popcorn as their 12 days of Christmas.
Is that a Christmas thing?
I don't know that it's a Christmas thing, but I'm like, this will do.
Yeah.
It beats, chocolate-covered something. I don't know.
Chocolate-covered popcorn.
I like chocolate.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I like chocolate just as much as the next person, but whenever you're just getting an abundance of the sugar treats,
right? We got to balance this out a little somehow here.
Yeah, I've even laid off the coffee as much. I've been doing tea, so I like to switch things up.
All right,
Are you drinking coffee right now?
Yes, because I just finished my 2 cups of tea.
Cool.
Okay.
Just wanted to know.
So here's the question this morning. What's your go-to Christmas treat that's savory?
Yes.
Not sweet.
Yes.
Because we need some ideas to balance
Please.
things out a little bit this morning. If you want to join the conversation, 800-909-KLRC. That's 800-909-5572. Hey, if you're just joining us this morning, and if you're at least like Becky and I, Ross seems to have the metabolism to just be able to eat whatever. All the time. But the rest of us,
probably another year, and then
and then it's going to reality hit. This is that time of the year where there's so many amazing sweet treats, and you're like, I can't do all this.
Yes.
Right? It's a little overwhelming. So, Becky, you were looking for like, something non-sweet.
Yes.
That could be a great Christmas treat. Mm-hmm. And if you have an idea this morning, you can join the conversation, 800-909-KLRC.
One of my favorite Christmas treats is oyster crackers that have been covered with a little bit of olive oil and red pepper flakes. And you put them in the oven and you shake them up and put them in the oven a little bit, and they're awesome. It's like crack.
Okay.
Writing this down.
Hi, I wanted to join in the conversation.
Yes.
Please.
Help us. Something not sweet.
My favorite go-to savory Christmas treat is Little Smokies.
Oh, girl, now you talking. Yes.
Are we talking those like little kind of like miniature hot dogs?
Yeah, it's like the little sausages covered in barbecue sauce.
yes, those are so good.
Oh,
I
that is a
forgot
good one.
about those.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank
that's
you
a
so
good idea.
much.
Yes, that's a good one. Thank you.
Of course.
D, who's this?
Thanks, Holly.
Hey, do you have a suggestion? Something not sweet, but is a great Christmas treat.
Yes, we actually do homemade Chex Mix.
Ooh, homemade Chex Mix.
Chex Mix. Okay. Say more.
It's, just the regular Chex Mix cereal, Worcestershire sauce, butter, peanuts, and pretzels. And we just mix it all and we bake it in the oven.
Oh, and you bake it.
I think I'm starting a new Christmas tradition.
That's really good. And there's some nostalgia behind that for me because we had some family friends that made us some homemade Chex Mix on our Christmas vacation. But they added a ton of spice to it. And we loved it so much. But we also...
Were you caught by surprise a little bit?
I love that. Thank you
awesome.
so much. That's a good one.
No problem. Thank you.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Birthday!
Let's go! 1, 2, 3, go! HPPYBRTXDAY. Hey! Happy birthday.
All right.
It's getting better.
Good day. It's time for the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash, and it's Tuesday, December 16th.
Happy 17th birthday to Mia Tharp in Siloam Springs. Jerry Ellie is turning 13 in Tawnytown. Brian Precure has a birthday in Rogers. Arlene Megara has a birthday in Springdale. And Reagan Wilson is turning 10 in Bella Vista.
Woo, woo. All right, well, we got to pick a winner for our Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash. The winner has chosen Arlene Megara.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!